Have you ever met someone who seemed perfect on paper but left you feeling nothing? Attraction is weird like that. It's not just about looks. There are invisible factors, things we often don't notice, that affect how attractive someone appears. But here's the kicker. Many of these things are psychological and sneaky. Stick around because today, we're revealing 10 surprising psychological reasons why you might be less attractive to others without even realizing it. You'll want to stay until the end because number 6 is something almost everyone does but has no idea how much it affects their appeal. But 1, sleep deprivation. You might think staying up late won't impact how others see you. But surprise! Sleep deprivation doesn't just make you tired, it messes with how you appear to others. Research shows that lack of sleep changes your face, literally. People who are sleep deprived often have dull skin, puffy eyes, and overall look less healthy. When you're tired, you also tend to have lower energy. This can come across in your body language and mood. If you're dragging yourself through the day, others will notice. It makes people wonder if you're stressed or even untrustworthy. Not getting enough sleep can wreck your first impression. And when it comes to attraction, first impressions matter a lot. 2. Body odor and scent. Here's a fun fact. Your scent plays a bigger role in attraction than you might think. It's not just about smelling clean or using deodorant. Your natural body odor can either draw people in or push them away. Scientists have discovered that we're attracted to people with a different genetic makeup, specifically in the major histocompatibility complex, MHC, area. This helps with creating a stronger immune system in potential offspring. But if someone's natural scent is too similar to yours, it might feel like they're family. And guess what? That's not attractive. We're biologically programmed to avoid being romantically drawn to someone who smells too much like us. So, while smelling good helps, your natural scent matters even more. 3. Being too focused on appearance. We all know appearance matters, but here's the twist. Caring too much about it can make you less attractive. It's fine to look good and feel good, but people will notice if your main focus is always on how you look. It sends a message that you're more interested in yourself than them. Physical attractiveness is important, especially when meeting someone for the first time. But if all you talk about is your workout routine or new clothes, people will start seeing you as shallow. And guess what? Being seen as shallow is one of the quickest ways to turn someone off. Before, lack of humility, confidence is attractive, but arrogance is not. Humility, on the other hand, draws people in. People like being around others who acknowledge their mistakes and give credit where credit is due. Bragging about your successes might feel good, but it becomes tiresome for others. Imagine working on a group project. One person takes all the credit even though it was a team effort. You wouldn't like that, right? Well, the same goes for relationships. If someone is always talking about how great they are without recognizing the efforts of others, they come across as selfish and arrogant. Humility is key in building and maintaining attractive relationships. 5. Overly smiley or too proud. This one might surprise you. Smiling is generally a good thing. But if you're constantly smiling exaggeratedly or forcedly, it can send the wrong message. An overly smiley person might come across as fake or untrustworthy. Similarly, being overly proud or carrying yourself in a way that screams arrogance can turn people off. Confidence is great, but there's a fine line between confidence and pride. When someone seems too proud, it suggests they care more about themselves than others, which is never attractive. 6. Contractive body language. Nonverbal cues are huge when it comes to attraction. How you hold your body can say more than your words ever will. People with contractive body language, like crossing their arms or legs and hunching over, send a message that they're closed off. Think about it. You're not giving off a welcoming vibe if you're sitting with your arms crossed and your body curled in. Instead, you're saying, stay away. Expansive body language, on the other hand, shows openness and confidence. It makes people want to come closer to you physically and emotionally. So, next time you're with someone you like, uncross your arms and open your posture. 7. Poor listening skills. Have you ever been in a conversation where the other person waits for their turn to speak? Poor listening skills can kill attraction fast. When you don't actively listen to others, you send the message that their thoughts and feelings don't matter. This creates distance between you and the other person, which is the opposite of what you want when building attraction. People love to feel heard. Being a good listener is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to make yourself more attractive. It shows that you care about what the other person has to say. If you constantly think about what you'll say next instead of focusing on the person talking, take a step back. Try to listen with the goal of understanding, not just responding. That small change can make a huge difference in how people perceive you. 8. Being overly critical. Negativity is one of the quickest ways to turn someone off. People will start to distance themselves if you're constantly criticizing others, whether it's their appearance, behavior, or choices. No one wants to be around someone who always focuses on the negative. Being overly critical can also make you come across as insecure. Often, when people criticize others, they're projecting their insecurities. If you find yourself being critical of others, take a moment to ask yourself why. Is it really about them, or is it about something you don't like in yourself? 9. Lack of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EQ, is the ability to understand and manage one's emotions and those of others. People with high EQ are often more attractive because they can navigate social situations smoothly. They know how to handle conflicts, provide support, and healthily communicate their feelings. On the other hand, if you lack emotional intelligence, you might find it difficult to connect with others. You might need help reading social cues or misinterpreting the emotions of the people around you. This can lead to misunderstandings and make it harder for people to relate to you. 10. Being too needy or clingy. No one likes to feel smothered. If you're too needy or clingy, you can push people away. Attraction thrives on a balance of closeness and space. When you constantly demand attention or reassurance from others, you create pressure. That pressure can quickly become frustrating, making the other person feel suffocated. Being too clingy often stems from insecurity. You might need constant validation to feel secure in the relationship. However, this neediness can make the other person feel drained and less attracted to you over time. Attraction is about more than looks. It's a mix of psychology, biology, and how we present ourselves. You don't need to be perfect to be attractive, but understanding these 10 psychological factors can help you make a better impression. From getting enough sleep to relaxing your body language, small changes can make a big difference. So, which of these habits have you noticed in yourself or others? Have you tried making changes? Let's continue the conversation in the comments. And hey, while you're here, give this video a like if you found it helpful. See you next time!